Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and Olight has got some new colors on some of their lights and also a couple commemorative things. I'm going to start here. This is the Olight O-Clip in pink. Obviously it's got the breast cancer awareness ribbon on it. The O-Clip has been something I've highlighted before. It's just an outstanding little design, USB-C rechargeable. This guy's got a 300 lumen top output, then 100, then a 10 lumen, which I consider, usable light, and that'll last 12 hours, and then even a 1.5 lumen moonlight. Just a great set of choices, plus a red light. All of that in this little housing. It's got a magnet, it's got a clip, it stands, and all proceeds from the sale of this thing go to breast cancer awareness organizations. Enough chit-chat. Let's actually see this thing in action. So, in the hand, it's very small, nice and bright. The reach of this thing, obviously at a lower setting, like 10 lumens, is not going to reach out too far. 100 lumens, and then kick it up to 300 lumens. And you can see I'm out here on a soccer pitch, and it lights up plenty for fast navigation. It's got a good reach, so you can see some of the lines, gives you some idea of the scale and how far. There's dark. And then kick it on again, low setting, easily navigate, a dark house, navigate nearby woods, and then see what's out there going bump in the night. Here's the red. The red is actually pretty cool to have in a light like this, and you've got a red blink for signaling. So that's that one. They also have the Warrior 3, the Warrior 3S in... They call this a Nocturnal Sentinel, and what it is a kind of a vibrant purple with sort of those zombie green bat outlines and some texture at the bottom for probably the ground, maybe. I don't know. I first thought it was mountains, but anyway, this is fast becoming one of my if I could only have one lights. I did a review earlier. Talking about it in the Stars and Stripes edition, but the reach, the spill, and the total list of features just moves this right up to the front of the line. I've got a tactical tail switch, which when I kick that on gives me my bottom two settings, depending on what I want to do. You can see there. And then I have a proximity sensor as well. When you get into these high-powered lights, that can help to reduce the chance of injury or melting something. They also commemorated the Nocturnal Sentinel with a bat design on the push button. If you push that, you can see it has both the battery amount and what setting it is, so it's possible to see what it'll turn on as. You can always turn this thing on to its lowest setting by holding that in to get that moonlight, and then you can throttle up from there. So that's nice. It's kind of a safety feature and just a great night vision feature, so you don't blast yourself. Anyway, it does use the Olight charging, magnet charging. If you're set up for that, seems to work fine. A lot of people are concerned, why don't they go to USB? That's duly noted. It also has a kind of a melted crenulated bezel for those that need to crenulate something. And it comes, or is available also, if you want to go with one of their little i3Es. These are great AAA lights, of course, like before, or like I always mention, I added my Energizer battery to it. Double O-rings. Great presentation for a small, I think these are 90 lumens, one speed. Great little lights. They have lots of them. They also have some lights in the kind of the blood splatter zombie green out as well. I got that last time, but I just love the look of this Nocturnal Sentinel. It's almost got that titanium glow. You can get that from heating it. Around the ring. They also have a skeleton on their Arc Flex. The Arc Flex is kind of like a variation of the Arc Feld, and they also, I want to point out, this one's still out there. The supporting Life's biggest supporters, which is to raise money for animal care non-profits. But this is the Arcfeld Pro, which, by the way, is a great pet light for both walking and playing. And, you know, for those times you're wondering, was there something there? Anyway, but they've got a nice orange motif on this. I like orange flashlights. This is a great pocket one, again, because of those melted or muted features. Simple little design. Doesn't have the UV or laser of the Arcfeld, so the Arc Flex. Good work light. Again, it has that large, just massive, I mean, compare that, oversized. I just love that pocket clip on this thing. Easily slides in. You can see you've got a nice gateway right there, so you can easily just slap it onto a pocket, pants, belt, whatever, and because of the 90-degree angle, you've got a good working light, or walking light too. It does have plenty of good features. Turbo's 1,000 on this thing, highs 400, mediums 100, and low is 15. It also has that 1.5 moonlight, which is essential, standard charging. But you know what? I want to show you what this guy does outside. So here we go. You can see the battery indicator right away on the startup. Tremendous hot spot, but also as you turn it up, you get a stronger area lighting. So that's kind of cool with this thing. Otherwise, you've got a strong spot on the low setting. That can be great for highlighting things right in front of you. And then if you need the area light, crank it up, but you can also see the hot spot also proportionately increases, which is great because it gives you that reach. Again, at the soccer pitch, you can look out and see just how far these things, you know, these Warrior 3S flashlights reach. Just an outstanding design. So anyway, check out the new offerings if you're into that at Olight's website. A lot of these are limited edition globally, so you know when they're out, they're out. And also, you know, I think if you got any deadhead friends, I think this would count. You know, I'll have to check. I'm not a true deadhead, but I've got friends who are, love skeletons, and maybe that'll do it. So anyway, happy Halloween. And with that, Doc out.